woman tells you what's wrong with you, they want you to be better.
That's good.
Because a woman just walks away with no explanation whatsoever. But if the one who's telling you, this is the reason why I'm not accepting you, she wants you to say, you know what? How about I get into it? Because we see a future in us. Because for you, when you're dating a woman, you're gathering information.
Yes.
You know, you're getting to know her. For her, she already imagined your future with her.
So
Maumivu yangu inakufurahisha na dunia mu.
It's always your people, huh?
You know.
It's always your own people.
Yeah. So we were back, guys. Before I left, we left to a break.
You got dumped.
I got dumped.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if that was dumped. It didn't even go anywhere. Any basi ilikuwa yatoka hata kumbarabara.
Akwambia I'm on the same level.
Yeah, no, she said,
what did she say?
She said,
yeah.
You are everything I'm looking for except faith.
Oh.
And she said, you're so good.
Yeah.
You can pretend, and I don't want that for you. Because I know you can pretend to be yoked.
God. She said that.
Yes. Because you're so good at it. But I don't want you to pretend. I want you to be there.
Oh my God.
You know?
So it's a challenge for you to be committed.
No, it's not a challenge.
It is.
No.
It's not like she dumped you. She challenged you.
To challenge me?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So now, within a year, you have to be really deep in Christianity and then go back for her. Because when a woman tells you what's wrong with you, they want you to be better.
That's good.
Because a woman just walks away with no explanation whatsoever. But if the one who's telling you, this is the reason why I'm not accepting you, she wants you to say, you know what? How about I get into it? What do you need me to do? You get what I'm saying? A lot of women, they just keep quiet. It's like, you know what? I'm done talking because what I'm telling you, you're not getting it. So I'm going to live my life. But if she's telling you the reason why I'm not accepting you is because A, B, and C, you have to work on that if you really like her. Now, today, after this podcast, if you text her and say, you know what? I want to go deep into Christianity. Can you help me? She will respond. I bet on that $100.
But that's the issue, though.
Oh, so you don't want to commit to Christianity?
It's not like I don't want to commit. It's like I'm willing to accept you for who you are, right? And it's not like we are different.
Yeah.
Religion or something. We share the same faith.
Right.
It's just different is commitment.
Okay.
She's there, whatever she thinks she is.
Yeah.
I'm here, wherever I think I am. I might be where before, mbele yake, kiimani. She just don't know, because she probably go like a Bible study, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe sie tuko wale tu kunyumba tunaomba Mungu, tunamshukuru Mungu kwa kutupatia.
Kwenda kanisa after 6 months.
After 6 months.
Mara tatu.
Yeah, lakini So for me, it's more like I'm not willing to go that step to prove to her that I'm Christian. Like she said, I'm good at pretending. I can pretend. I can go to 6 months straight to Bible study.
Yeah.
Then what?
So
because I want to get there by my own.
Right. But I think that you don't really love her that much to do that sacrifice.
Love has nothing to do with faith.
Okay.
And that's the other thing I was about to ask you. Why is it so important to date your own kind?
Your own kind. Because, the Bible tells us that we cannot be unequally yoked with a non-believer.
That's not the word you use. You say you're not yoked enough for me. I had to look out for that word. So when you are yoked in my
oh my God. this is serious. I think that, women, we have this fairy tale that we want our men to be, a preacher, a prayer. Like, he's pure, right? We want you to be like us because we see a future in us. Because for you, when you're dating a woman, you're gathering information.
Yes.
You're getting to know her. For her, she already imagined your future with her.
Sasa faith na mapenzi.
Yeah. So you have to have the same faith as me.
Okay.
So when it comes to love is the door to get you to the person. After the love is out of the door, now faith.
Okay.
Do we believe in the same? Do we have the same values? Do we have the same qualities? Do we think alike? Because we have to be.
So
Always on mbuzi haiwezi kuwa na chicken. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it doesn't go mbuzi na mbuzi, right? A chicken with chicken. We can't mix.
We can't mix.
Because end of the day, sometimes a woman wants you to give her a word of faith. If you don't have that, it's like, oh.
Like ChatGPT.
Sasa dadangu Pascaline, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So wewe hayawahi ku happen maisha yako ukajisikia ukafeel mwanaume mwenye kama haiko when it comes to mambo ya faith, it's not in like that, lakini ukajikuta kuna feelings naye hayawahi kutokea?
Actually, let me expose myself a little bit.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to be the first people to see I have not dated. You asked me about my accent, how articulate I am. I spend all my time trying to be this person. So I've dated 2 people in my life.
Don't tell me they're white. Don't tell me they're white.
And I haven't had experience. So the last 2 people that I dated, they were like not Christians. So I just
race?
I just gave my life to Christ 2014 when I met this person, a very special person in my life that told me about God.
Oh, okay.
So I'm learning that's why I tell expert all the time. I'm not like experienced Christian. I'm a growing Christian.
I think everyone is.
Yeah. So when I met him, he introduced me to Christianity on another level, right? I found myself reading. I found myself praying. I found myself devoted to, because he is
that kind of person.
He never pressured me to be a Christian.
Okay.
But he's been an influence in my life. And let me tell you, surprisingly, my whole family is Christian. But I've been a person that, once you read more, once you get into science, you don't believe in religious. But when I met him, it was a different story.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, since let's go a little back to point ya CJ, right?
Yeah.
The girl alimdumped juu ya haiko equally
yoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think on your side, do you think that guy ingekuwa naye angependa ku apply the same method?
Standard.
Do you think angekusaidia kwa ku reach level kwa?
So men and women are different. Men think the long term.
Okay.
I think men see, what? Even though she's not Christian, I can work with this.
You can work with this. Yes.
But women... But women would think, no, I think, you know what I mean? It's like, we just think in the future. It's like, if he's not praying, he's a bad person.
And that you said something in the, I've never heard somebody say it. Alisema kuwa, wanawake, right? As we have an idea where we want to go.
Yeah.
Wanamke ukienda mtongoza. Yeah. Akikukubalia, she already imagine.
Exactly.
Who you gonna become.
I already imagined my wedding.
Yes. Yani in a way, unaona? So I kind of agree kwa hiyo kwa sababu I see the point kwa sababu yeye ashana wana labda anapenda bwana yake akuweka suri sema pastere akuwe mchunga huko akuwe mwalimu. Kwako kwetu see like it's okay. Maybe I will try to be a good influence. So they don't have time to try to turn you to something you're not. As we are willing to work with you until you become something that we can tolerate.
Yeah, it's like a spectrum, right? You're like, okay, she's intellectual, she's hardworking, she's a good person, she's kind.
Yeah.
She will learn the Christianity eventually along the line.
Yeah.
Logic. But for us, it's like emotional. Oh, what is my friends going to think about you? What is my people going to think about you? You don't know how to read the Bible. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like every day, it's just what people are going to say.
Right.
So we're coming from an emotional,
Right.
but a man is coming from a logic standpoint. He's not going to impose his belief on you, but he's going to grow with you because he knows he has the capacity to cultivate you to be what he wants. You understand?
Right.
It's like a man can marry a prostitute, right? But a woman cannot. Oh my God, you sold yourself? No way. What my friend's gonna say? But you're gonna be like, you know what? There's gonna come a time
She gonna
where
retire.
I love her so much, she's gonna change that.
Me, I cannot.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's just an example.
Depend. I can.
Let's put it down.
It's just an example.
No, but I do understand, right?
Yeah.
Sabu nini.
So women and men are wired different.
Right, absolutely.
She tells you that she's challenging you. Like I told you, she wants you to say, you know what, babe? What are you talking about? I can be that person.
No, I told her to give me time.
Exactly.
But
so for her, she's like, okay, time means 6 months. It means a year. But if you're not that person, you're not gonna be that. But when you find someone you love, you will be everything for her.
you know the issue with, I also understand about dating your own kind, right? Because that's almost the same thing about culture, language. You know, I've dated aside, yes, Swahili speakers.
Yeah.
Kwa na argue na mtu Mkiingereza. Maneno yanaweza kuisha mkini.
Kwa jamaa ananiambia aseme usisubutu kusirika muluga nyesho yako. Unaanza Sara.
Baada kuita mwenzako mjinga wewe.
Na ni Marekani. Pumbafu.
Kwa siku moja kwa masomo. Kwa gombana mabaka umeko moja. Naanza sema karata. Naanza mtukana mkiportiji. I can't get mad to that level in that English, but I can get mad. So I understand why it's good to date your kind.
Exactly.
I don't think it should be a limit, right? When she told me that, all I heard was, "You're not mine," right? And all that's cool.
I think she got to the level where she's now seeing you as a husband, right? Because sometimes women, when we look at you as like a boy, like a boyfriend, like a friend, we don't really care about those things. But when we see you, this guy, he may be potentially my husband, right?
No, you have to.
You know, there's some things about him that I don't like. Right? He, so
you're judging me on the boyfriend level there.
So he's seeing us at a husband level, right? Yeah. In my story, for me, I'm fortunate enough to see a man who loves God. He's dedicated to God, and he loves me the way I am, right? And he's never tried to change me, because that's what men, they just set you to the level where you're gonna get there. Because end of the day, if I'm who I am, you're gonna be me, right? But women, it's a different story. We want you to change now, okay?
So
we want you to read the Bible now.
You want me to have money?
We want you to have money.
You want me to be 6'7". You want me to have a beer?
Yes.
You want me to have a faith?
Exactly.
And
first of all, we need you to fly us every single weekend to a different country.
And I can even fly to Houston.
Exactly.
So, Pascaline, let me ask you this. So, how can you tell? Come on, you fear. She sees me as a boy, and she sees me as a potential
husband.
Yeah.
She always talk about your goals. You know, she always talk about. So, tell me more about what do you want to do for your future. What do you think about money? What do you think about investing? She always talk about who you're going to become, not who you are.
Who you I am.
You know what I mean? She talks about, Expire. I know, you're a podcaster, right? You're a TikToker. So tell me more about this. What do you see yourself in 5 years?
Like, why did you?
Why? She asks, so she wants to know how she can support you. But a woman who talks about, let's go shopping. This weekend there's something going on.
There's
Come on.
popping. There's,
you know what I mean?
Dallas. There's
let's pop bottles.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, I have this watch. I need you to buy it for me, right? But then if you tell her, man, it's very expensive, if she's not understanding, No, she's just a
Why
girl.
would somebody not understanding about my money?
Because she doesn't care.
doesn't
But a
care.
wife will be saying, you know what? If you don't have the money now, I believe in the future you're gonna have.
Okay.
That's a woman who's seeing something with you.
Espoir.
Right.
Kwa hiyo pointa long. I mean, she's actually telling the truth,
Yeah,
right?
it is
And
very true.
I've never looked in your perspective.
Yeah.
But what happened to ile kupendana the way we are?
I think that's a scam.
It's a scam.
Yeah. That led people to be in misery. You know,
Yes.
love the way I don't. Why you guys don't love a woman with no nyash, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Well, yeah.
Right?
What I'm gonna see when you walk in front.
You get what I'm saying?
No, actually.
Exactly.
There's this
You
girl
see what I'm
that
saying?
there's this girl that I liked, and then she walked in front of me. I thought it was a box. I said, "Hey." I changed my mind. I said, "Asante." No, but what about you just?
That's a good question. Like,
But unajua, nobody's perfect, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If I meet your 90%, 95%,
Yeah.
you should be okay to live with 5% because best believe it. Kuko percentage zenye na mie, you don't have it.
Yeah.
But maybe niliona tuko tunaongelea tabia yako ni nzuri.
Yeah.
Or I love the way you love God. I love how the way you are a family person, you are money, educated, whatever.
Yeah.
Why can't women give guys
A chance.
ile 5% benefits of the doubt?
So
Wakati I have
I
95%.
think women fall in love with what you present to us in the first place. You present to me as you're a star boy, you have money, you have access to everything. That's what I'm gonna fall in love with.
Yeah, but you already know I don't have that part.
I don't know if you don't tell me.
Si ndio ulikuwa unamuonesha?
No, sinjoi inakwambia. That's why 5% alikuwa ananiambia I'm not yoke. Right? Yeah.
Because
you're-
you showed him that you can pretend for 6 months that you love the Bible. You love
No,
God.
no. Because me, I'm able, because yes, I might not be yoke,
I mean,
but I'm able to hold conversation ya
No, no,
Kristo
no,
kwa
no.
sababu
So-
I've been able to.
I mean, so when you meet her, you're asking her questions. What do you like? What are you into, right?
Yeah.
And you become that thing
Yeah.
to get her, right?
I think ni hivi kulaba kwa kusaidia I think on my side I think there's some females most of the time bale wafie bashajielewa. Hapana dada mwenye they don't know what they want iko tu na jump all over the place.
Yeah.
Lakini kwa wafie mwenye anajielewa kwanza iko na nani asha kwa na principles zake, you know. There's something yenye asha panga yeye maisha yake. Mie I'm looking for this. I'm pretty sure sita find, you know, biote kwa wale mwanaume, lakini mie, you know, go nani tuseme top 3 zangu kabisa ziko very important kwangu ni labda yeye kwa kilikuwa ni faith na vingine vingine.
Yeah. Yes, you say that.
Yeah. And then so
And she was clear.
yeah, so it's clear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good. And then anakia kufind out mzuri top 3 zake wewe una misi moja. So yeye kama anakuwa na 7 anasema mie hizi 3 they must be there.
You know actually what she said?
And then
She said, faith is more important than
you see
your job,
yeah,
everything.
So
Maybe it's
Yeah.
her background.
yeah,
where she grew
so
up.
that I mean that's
No, me simkamati wrong, right?
Now
I
you-
do understand.
na Pascaline, I think that's very good. You most of the time badadaye tu mara mingi.
Yeah.
Biko na complain sana, kuna kola complaints, banaume, banatutesa sana, abachelewi. I think
Because
in
women
a fall down for women,
Yeah.
they don't know what they want.
they don't know what they
don't
want
know
and-
boundaries.
and they don't
They-
want to be women.
Yeah.
You live in a
What do you
world-
mean they don't want to be women?
You live in a world where if you can do this, I can do it too. If you can buy a car, I can buy it too.
Right.
You know, if you can be a man, I can be a man too.
So what
But
do you
if-
think is causing that?
And because it's the power, right? Long time ago, it was so simple. You go to work, make money. I stay at home. I take care of the kids. Now you go to work. I go to
I go
work.
to work. You
But
make
then
money.
They're
she
missing
makes
the
money.
point that a man will look at you as a woman if you act like a woman, and a man will look at you as a man if you act like a man. So when you two men in the house, you don't know what to do.
So what do you think is the solution for that?
The solution is like these platforms right here, right?
Yeah.
We need to educate women. Like, hey, you can still make money and still be a woman. You can be yourself. You don't have to compete with a man. You don't have to be. I love being a woman. I love to be soft. I love to take care of. I love to receive gifts. There's men who like women who like. No, if you drive a car, I need to drive it. If it's like there's a competition going on.
competition.
You know what I mean? But to go back to circle to what you're saying is, men when they're dating women, they're gaining information. You can tell a woman
Pulling data.
Yeah, you can tell a woman that you can sleep with in one day.
Right.
Yes.
And a woman who you can plan a future with.
Yes.
Because she knows exactly what she's looking for. This is my standard, this is my rules. It's either
If
you
you're
with or
in-
not.
yes, exactly.
And that's a challenge for men who want to be husbands, who want to grow. Now, it can be a ton off for men who want to be playboys. They just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Utasikia
You get what I'm
makanisa.
Yeah, makanisa.
Yeah.
Mingi mingi kuna
Yeah, utazunguruka tu lakini hakuna nani.
Mungu saa yote. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. When that relationship don't work out, it's a good lesson for you to know. Do I want to be religious or not? Do I want to be a person that because you're going to find your person.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to find your
Oh
person.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're going to.
I'm always finding a person.
If the church girl is not for you, it's not for you.
Actually, I need to try church
Because a
girls.
strong woman will set up boundaries for you to follow. If you can't follow them, then it's somebody else.
But what if I set a boundary too?
What boundaries are you going to set?
Maybe she has to leave church. No, but
not for you.
no, but I do understand it though.
Exactly.
This conversation itaendelea, right?
Oh my God, this is so fun.
I'm so glad you're here. I want you to come back.
Okay.
Actually, this is not enough. I feel like there's more we could talk about.
Right.
But also, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe I'll go back to my so-called yoke girl.
Did you get the number though?
No. I've been talking to this girl for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Almost a
Yeah.
year.
That's cool.
Okay.
So
She got to that. You know what? What do I do with my life? I have to change.
I mean,
Where's my man,
that's
you
good because she already told you what she wants.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like she said, right? Alipatia inch for you to something
Yeah.
when you if you need her so bad, you have to do this and that. So it's up to you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so
She gives you an inch, you take a
Yeah.
mile. You get what I'm saying?
and then a sprint. Anyway, let's go to the day.
The single people
I said
stuff.
dating site. Dating event, single event.
Yeah.
Let's go find our wives. But I'm not yoke. Look at me. I'm going to Christian event
Exactly.
to find a woman. How yoke do you have to be?
And let me tell you before we end this podcast, if you want to find true love, find a God-fearing woman, because there's that Christ subconscious. Because a woman can ruin your life.
Oh yeah.
But if you say, you know what is God going to say about this?
God-fearing woman.
You know what I mean?
That's my mom always said that.
Man, I want to get pregnant so I can put you in child support. But what God is going to say about this?
Oh Lord.
You know what I mean?
Oh Lord.
So that's,
For
that's
people-
yeah.
This is a good conversation. For people who don't know where to find you, right?
Yeah.
Where can they
I'm
find
not
you?
on social media.
She's a woman of God.
How did you find that he's on TikTok if you don't have social media?
That's another
That's-
story for another day.
Yeah.
Mbona angalia mbaya?
I don't go to TikTok invisible in China. Anyway,
Yeah.
you can find him as a Sport Mullahs on TikTok. Is it something? I think it's the same thing on Instagram as well.
Yeah, Mullah, sure. If you wanna join one of those conversations,
On Instagram, I think it's a Sport Mullahs.
Mullah.
Because I just checked you out the other day. Also, you can find me as a CJ King on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, make sure you subscribe to Afroqast.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank
Leave
you
a
guys.
comment,
Hey, you need to
subscribe,
come
like.
back again.
Of
I
course,
really
definitely.
enjoy this. You make me feel more like hype. So we're gonna have more of this, guys.
Yeah.
Just be back. Thank you guys.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
See you next
Bye-bye.
time.
Bye.
Bye.